Are you thinking about buying an electric Masterbuilt smoker? Well, this is my review of ours, which we've had for a year. There's no paid promotion in this video. I'm not getting paid for anything. I just want you to see an honest old guy's opinion of this Masterbuilt electric smoker. Enjoy and stay to the end to see what comes out. So let's start by doing some of the positives and negatives that I have on the electric smoker. So actually one of my biggest likes is the fact that it's very light. I can actually pick it up pretty easily using that and the handle that's on the back, so I can move it in and out of the house pretty easily. It's got a pair of wheels on the back, which I probably rarely use. I'd much rather just pick the whole thing up instead of moving it around. Handle on the side seals pretty good. It takes a little bit of play, trial and error to get it exactly right, to get it to seal. Very quickly, if you're a non-smoker, you've never smoked before, you're going to get a lot of residue building up inside. I started cleaning it a lot when I first started, but then I just kind of like, I'm not too worried about it. This glass right here, I'd be happy getting one without the glass because you can't see squat inside of this. I clean this very regularly. This is the water pan. Slips in there nice and easy. This is the chip bin here. You can see that's still in really good condition after a year. We bought this in December of 2021. Absolutely love it. One of the first things I did, I put foil down here at the bottom so when it drips, I'm not messing this plate up as much. It actually has a plate that goes in the back, which is not installed right now, but I'll do that because we're going to smoke a butt today for any drips that go out of it. Over a year, we've had hardly anything go out because of the fact that we always put another tray here with a container to catch all the drips in it. So this is the electric timer slash thermometer here. So, you can see right away after a year, this is really kind of coming off. So one of the biggest negatives that I have with this one is all the moisture that comes from in here goes in there. And so about once every few months, this is going to short out. Then you got to take it off, dry it out, and put it back on. It's pretty easy to, 2 screws back here, comes off super easy. That right there is probably my only negative of this whole thing, is just the fact the moisture comes up and gets right in there. I've thought about moving it to another location, but I can work with it. I can deal with it. But it works pretty good. I usually keep that about there the whole time I'm smoking. So that's really kind of just my short review of this part of it. So let's get a butt together and see how I put this whole thing together. So we're all set. I'm just going to walk away, let this go. As you can see, it's tough to see that on there unless I have my hand over top of it. Comes up to temperature very quickly, so we're going to go get the pork butt set and put it in there. I'm going to put a link to the pork butt recipe that I use, which is absolutely fantastic. Kelly got me an Inkbird Bluetooth thermometer that I can use for the smoker for my birthday last year, which I absolutely love because it's it's an app on my phone. I can pay attention to it very quickly and easily. I get alerted when things go on. As you can see here, I just set it for 45 minutes. Every 45 minutes, I'll add more chips. So it can do up to 6 different probes. I only have 2 that I use, the interior and then this one, which is going to be for the barbecue. As you can see, it's super easy to go in and set the temperatures that you want, exactly where you want it. I like 205 degrees because that's when it really breaks down, gets really, really tender. Super simple: rub, salt, pepper, garlic powder, and onion powder, and there's our pork butt ready to go. Okay, we are now smoking into temperature, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go get our pork butt and we're going to slip it in. This is a lot of fun, so here we go. Okay, so I'm going to give you another tip on this. One of the things that it'll do over time is that it'll smoke less and less. And the reason for that is the wood chips that you put in the side, as they burn down, you don't have the air that's going to go through and heat them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull it out and I have this pan that I use, or bowl I use. I put the old ones in, and then on the side here I'll put more chips in. So I'm going to go ahead and do that after I stop this. See? And I'll just put them in there. I'll get a little bit more. There you go. I hear you. Now, there is a side portion on this. I have my timer set every 45 minutes. And what I'll do is I'll pull this out and add more chips into here. But because that was getting to the point where we're starting to collect chips, I probably could have let that go a couple more hours. But I'll put them in there every 45 minutes. They say you don't need to do it the whole time you're cooking. I like to do it. It just gives a nice flavor to it all the time. So our next video, or not next video, in the next few segments, you're going to see the finished product of what this pork butt's going to look like. Of course, we have a few more hours. Our temperature is only at 72 degrees, so I want to get it to at least 205. So 205 is when everything starts to break down, gets nice and soft and tender. So that's it for kind of my review on this, but watch for the next few seconds. You're going to see some beautiful pork butt. If I think of anything else, I'll say it also. So keep watching. Okay, so we got everything set up and it's starting to drip outside, but we're gonna keep it going because here's what I did. I just grabbed my umbrella, some bungees, and now we're going. Of course, we can see the temperature's a lot better, but we're still going. Okay, so we're gonna add a little bit more chips. So all you gotta do is pull this out. Here's our chip bin. And you don't want to overload this, okay? You want to put just a little bit in there, because if you overload it, you're going to start overloading the pan inside, and you're just going to get too much in there. So there you go. Not too overloaded. Just enough to give us a little bit more smoke. Of course, I hit the deck and everything goes all over the place. So now we're going to get deck flavor in there also. And we'll put it back in. And turn. Boom. Now we're done for another 45 minutes. Easy peasy. Okay, so we have hit the stall stage on our pork butt, which is a point at about 160 to 165 degrees where the pork just kind of stalls out. So what we do is we're going to wrap this in aluminum foil. We're going to open it up, pull it out, put it in there in the foil very quickly, so that way it can continue to heat. Obviously, no more smoke after this point. It's going to be in foil. It's not going to get it. So here we go. We're going to pull it out and put it in foil. So hopefully I won't drop it on camera, but we'll go. And there we go. So obviously the beeper is going off because we are below our 250 now. We're down to 198. So close off actually is down to 187 now. Crap. Not raining anymore, so I can probably take the umbrella off. But we will come back later once this gets up. Won't take long to get back up to temperature. Not concerned about it. So stay tuned later. I hope you saw it when it came out, man. It's gorgeous. It smells so good. For those of you that don't know, smoking is an all-day affair. And what you're about to see here real soon is the fact that it is nighttime. It is dark. We started smoking at about 10, I'd say 10:15, 10:30 this morning. And it is just now wrapped up. We're sitting at 199 degrees, so we're going to go ahead and pull it out and bring it in the house. All day. This pork butt is going to be awesome. We are in the house now. We're going to let that rest for about 15 minutes, and then you're going to see something absolutely beautiful. So that stick right there, that's actually a thermometer. All right, so we're all done. This has rested, and this looks absolutely wonderful. It is tender. That comes right out. This is just fall apart. Look at that. Absolutely gorgeous. Oops. Oh yeah. Tastes good. Good flavor. Good smoke. Hope you enjoyed my quick review of my Masterbuilt electric smoker. Enjoy. Definitely should get yourself one and enjoy some good pork butt. So good.